Good morning, students, and welcome to Economics with Sarah Bradley, Rachel Winter, and the inspiration of David Attenborough. Today we're going to be looking into the wonders of supply and demand. Up here you can see the definition of supply and demand. You know how to read. Price mainly determines supply, and they are directly correlated, meaning if one goes up, so does the other. Simply put, a higher price means more profits, and therefore more incentive to increase the amount supply. Here we have a slide where somebody forgot to take out the text box. On top of the text box, we have a graph that illustrates the correlation between supply, price, and quantity. This slide talks about it. If the cost to produce the supplies goes up, those stingy sellers won't want to waste their precious money on it, and the curve will shift to the left. If products can be produced more efficiently, then that old curve is gonna boogie on to the right. I'm just kidding. Pretty much anything can shift the demand curve. Lack of interest, money, changes in trends and whatnot. One time, my cat died, so I didn't need cat food anymore. Funny how that works. Oh look, another text box left behind. This is the same 3-pixel graph, only this version mentions demand instead of supply. Basically, the quantity demanded will decrease if the price increases. Big surprise, I know. Move on the lines! Sarah, I don't know what you mean by that title, but it really sounds great, so I went with it. When demand goes up, the slope shifts to the right and vice versa. Remember, they are directly correlated, so when supplies increase, the demand curve shifts to the right as well. A price floor is the lowest legal price a commodity can be sold at, and a price ceiling is the highest it can be legally sold at. The price floor is good for farmers because it protects them. It also benefits people working for minimum wage because it dictates the lowest legal amount they can be paid for their labor. Price ceilings help protect consumers because without it, there may be excess demand or shortages. Market surplus. That means more supply than demand. Think about those nasty infomercials where they would give you like 30 of the same product for $19.99. That's what happens when you have too much. On the other hand, there's market shortage, where too many people want the same good. Producers jack up their prices like the good Samaritans they are, but this can drive consumers away, so they must be careful. Substitute goods are goods that can be replaced by or replace other goods. For example, you may choose to replace your car with a cheaper alternative, Heelys. Complement goods simply go along with other goods, and consumers tend to buy them together. Examples include peanut butter and jelly, axes and bleach, bagels and cream cheese, and so on. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. I'm glad you could attend it with us.